Hello. Today I want to tell you about a tremendous story of innovation, discovery, and perseverance that's not only going to change the health of millions of people around the world, but with your help, it will benefit you financially. What if you could be one of the first people in the world to use a technology that's based on a discovery by Nikola Tesla? It was a technology first used on patients back in the 1920s, but was lost in the 40s and not found again until the 1990s. This technology was rediscovered and perfected through scientific-based research, and 15 years ago developed into a therapeutic medical device used by thousands of health professionals to heal hundreds of thousands of people around the world in the clinical setting. Please allow me to introduce you to the Healy, the wearable medical device that in only 18 months has already been deployed into 40 countries. The Healy has recently received clearance from the FDA to be sold in the United States as a Class II medical device, validating its capabilities in the treatment of chronic pain, fibromyalgia, skeletal pain, and migraine, as well as for the adjunct therapies to mental illness such as depression, anxiety, and associated sleep disorders. Today we're going to talk about the people who have developed the technology and built a direct-to-consumer company to bring it to the masses around the world. We will talk about the technology and how it works, how life with the technology is better, and finally, how we as customers of the company can also earn income by referring people to become consumers and also business operators with Healy. Before we start our discussion, I'd like to share a legal disclaimer. Even though we have clearance by the FDA to be sold in the U.S. as a Class II medical device, there are things that we can and cannot claim under these rules. So please bear with me while I read. Healy is a microcurrent medical device that has been cleared by the USDA for the relief of acute, chronic, and arthritic pain and muscle soreness due to overexertion. Healy also has non-medical applications that use individualized frequencies to help balance your mind and body and relieve stress. Always use your Healy in accordance with the instructions for use. Emerging science supports the use of information field analysis in optimizations as goals or affirmations. Information field analysis and optimizations are not intended to diagnose, treat, mitigate, cure, or prevent disease and are not substitutions for examination or treatment by a medical doctor or other healthcare professional. Healy provides personalized information that can help users understand how to improve their level of well-being, vitality, and awareness. If you believe you may have a medical condition, always consult a healthcare professional. Now let's talk about the technology and what we call the Healy Master Control Center, or the 𝗙𝗪 app, where we're coordinating the three pillars of our health, fitness, and vitality through nutrition, frequencies, and exercise, all integrated and sharing, aggregating data across the 𝗙𝗪 cloud, where we use big data analytics and artificial intelligence to create a combined program of personalized frequencies. But how does all this work? First, we need to gain a basic understanding that all our cellular makeup is based upon energy measured in voltage. Since the inside of a cell is a negative charge relative to the outside, a voltage across the membrane results and is measured in millivolts, or 1/1000th of a volt. Where your typical home appliance runs on 120 volts, your individual cells run on less than a millivolt. The density of the membrane is measured in millimolars, or 1/1000th of a molar, which is a measurement of its mass. We're not going to get into the molecular structure of our cells today, but in this graph, we're illustrating the degradation of a cell in millivolts as MV and millimolars as MM. We can see how a healthy cell ages over time from its environment, both by the lack of nutrition and substances inhaled or absorbed through the skin over time. The Healy uses the theory of frequency-specific microcurrent, or FSM, to treat our cellular makeup and the creation of ATP production, which is the gas in the tank ready to generate the energy in the cell. FSM also increases protein synthesis, which are formed to build more cells and thus DNA. FSM also facilitates the transportation of amino acids that are also building blocks for protein synthesis. It's all actually even more complex than I'm explaining here, but suffice it to say, the Healy medical device uses FSM to generate the energy to get the cells to do what they do naturally, but have slowed down due to negative environmental influences we inflict on our bodies. In regards to the 𝗙𝗪 cloud platform, the Healy is the processor of the program to send the specific frequency to the body based upon the desired effect as indicated from the applications that you've chosen to perform. The Healy is based upon the time waiver technology that generates 144,000 gold frequencies of our body's bioenergetic field. The great thing about the Healy device is that it downloads the program frequency as needed, and the average program runs for less than an hour. So you can use the same Healy device for every member of your family. You control the programs that are downloaded to the Healy from the 𝗪𝗪𝗓 mobile app, which is structured in a modular way for you to easily pick and choose a program based upon your immediate needs or therapy. Based upon the analysis of the data collected through the app, you will receive recommendations for different programs to run. This includes my favorite program. Since I'm in the all-natural foods business, which includes nutrigenomics as the specific study of the interaction of nutrition on genes, I find the Healy Digital Nutritional App program to be crucial in our efforts to pick the right nutrients for our bodies. Most supplemental companies provide their products for the average person on the planet. Others may use a DNA test to create nutrient supplement formulas specifically to your genetic makeup, which is part of the personalized model of care, but both of the models are relatively static and do not change over time. You take your formula and that's it. With the Healy Advisor Digital Nutrition app, the Healy assesses your specific needs at the very moment and then recommends both what programs you should run to counter any defects, but also suggests specific foods you should eat right then to target what nutrients your body is desperate for to maximize its healthy status. This is truly amazing to me. In some cases, through the bioenergetic support of the system, the Healy can provide frequencies that will make the absorption of supplements more effective and likely allow you to replace them with specific frequencies the Healy provides. I bought into the whole Healy model specifically based upon this capability. And the other things the 𝗪𝗪𝗓 Cloud platform can do for me is just gravy. No pun intended. The next part of the 𝗪𝗪𝗓 Cloud is the Healy Watch app that does much of what you find in other health and wellness wearables such as heart rate, breath rate, sleep, steps, activity, etc. But it combines that data through the 𝗪𝗪𝗓 Cloud with the daily capture from the Healy medical device to find the best Healy programs to run at the moment. There's not another system on the market that does this today. Many are trying to create platforms of various devices to emulate this model, but none have done it all with one purposely integrated system with the AI enabling immediate feedback based upon your body's status at the moment. This is the dream of clinicians worldwide for sure. Capturing real-time data over periods of time to truly understand what's going on in our bodies as we progress throughout the day. Think about it. When you go to the doctor and get your workup, the only data points they're working off of is at the very moment the time the nurse took your vitals before seeing the doctor. Or they're reading lab work that was taken 3 or 4 days ago. The Healy system is capturing the data, measuring it against your previous data, analyzing and predicting your future based upon the data, and finding the Healy programs that will help you right now with the deficiencies it found. With a system like this, you can maintain your optimal self throughout the day, even at night when you're sleeping and your body changes as it digests the day and regenerates itself. This is truly amazing to me, and I promise I've seen a lot of truly amazing medical miracles in my life. The organ clock is also something unique to Healy. Several years ago, I was on the organizing committee of the Augusta University's Medical College of Georgia's partnerships with sister medical schools in China. We were not just studying Western medicine, but also traditional Chinese medicine. We even created AU's Confucius Institute of Traditional Chinese Medicine to teach Western-trained health professionals the benefits of traditional Chinese medicine and to treat patients with TCM. So when I learned of the Healy Organ Clock program, I knew what I was seeing, and this is highly unique to most people outside of the Far East. This application provides specific organs of the body FSM programs based upon the way that traditional Chinese medicine treats such issues. For example, the Kidney Meridian program directs its frequencies to the kidney to energize it specifically. With the precise frequencies, the Healy re-energizes the kidney in a way that reduces its dysfunction that may lead to anemia and immune deficiency. And finally, my emergency management instincts love the ability for the Healy watch to signal an SOS when you need it. Now, let's talk about the company. First, the industry we're in. The worldwide wearable market sold 216 million units last year, generating about $24 billion in revenue, and it's expected to grow into a market value of nearly $140 billion, selling 614 million units per year by 2016, with most being sold in the United States. I told you earlier that the company has only been selling Healy since January 2019, and already they're in over 40 countries, soon to launch here in the US, Canada, and Mexico. The company is headquartered in Germany, and the technology is produced there as well. not outsourced to Asia like many of the competitors in the wearable space. Marcus Schmeek is the founder of the company, inventor of the original time waver technology that the Healy grew out of. He is quite an accomplished scientist, philosopher, and author of over 25 books translated into 10 languages. Marcus wanted to bring the therapy that the time waver provided patients through the clinical setting direct to the consumer so the company could help millions of more people at home personally. And the result is the Healy. Dr. Nuno Nina is the Portuguese doctor who developed the 144,000 gold frequencies used in the Healy system while treating thousands of patients worldwide with the technology. Christopher Halper and 𝗪𝗛𝗓 𝗪𝗪 are the business and financial minds behind the company, believing in Marcus's and Dr. Nina's science and technology to take on the duties of building the business of Healy worldwide. The Healy Company has brought together world-renowned clinical professionals to be members of our scientific advisory board. And finally, now we learn about the different product solutions and the business of marketing Healy to the world. The core starter package is called the Healy Gold, and it includes the Healy device with the 𝗪𝗪 app. Within that package, there are 7 primary program groups, plus 1 additional program group of your choice. On top of the Healy Gold package, we add more programs and functionality building upon each other through the Healy Holistic Health Plus and the premier package called the Healy Resonance Package that enables you to take all that Healy provides through the Healy device and the 𝗪𝗪 application. Separately, you can purchase or add the Healy watch and sync it with the 𝗪𝗪 app to make the overall Healy cloud platform more effective in capturing biometric data and using the AI algorithms to advise you on activities and programs you should run with your Healy. The Healy watch and 𝗪𝗪 come as a monthly subscription. All the product sales volumes create substantial income opportunities for customers to share, but it's the subscription model that generates the residual revenue every business owner appreciates in today's recurring revenue models. As a business owner, you will also appreciate the customer satisfaction numbers that the Healy technology and services have brought over the first 18 months of it being on the market. The frequency of use numbers are much harder than even the likes of Apple Watch health programs. Feedback on the effectiveness of the programs by the user illustrates a 78% efficacy rate and only 4% of respondents saying that the system was not effective on their symptoms at all. This statistic is even more amazing in the number of applications, or in other words sessions, using a particular program that it took before the user felt a positive effect. This is quite compelling. Think about it. If you're on a medication or taking a supplement, how many days does it take before you feel the effects on your body of its intent? If you're in physical or mental therapy, how many sessions does it take before you start to feel better? If you're in pain and the Healy relieves that pain within 1 or 2 sessions, what's the return on your investment value to you? Even if it takes a dozen sessions of a particular program, if your health takes a turn to the better and you start feeling healthy and even younger again, how much is that worth to you? From a business standpoint, you are putting your reputation on the line and recommending others to try it out. How many products do you use today personally you would stake your reputation on like 94% of Healy users do? Now, let's talk about your Healy business. I've shown you some numbers already, but being in the trilogy of the supplement industry, the wearable device market, and the tremendous growth of frequency therapy, we are positioned very well for rapid growth. And then when we layer on top of that the revenues being subscription-based, now we are a truly unique offering that any business-minded person would have to seriously consider as an opportunity. Over the past 18 months, the Healy Company has become the fastest growing network marketing company in the world over the past 10 years. And that's because they have created a first-class product, they provide excellent customer service, and they provide all the business tools any business owner would need to be a success in the industry. Again, we are already in 40+ countries, just opening up India recently with North America and Korea next. Because we are a cross-currency worldwide company, we have developed a value point system to calculate all commissions. So no matter where in the world you have a sale, and there's no limit to your personal market because you can sell in any country the company has established itself, you will get the same commission. There's also a robust bonus structure that broadens how you can earn revenue for your business no matter how big you wish to build it. And of course, if you're the leader type, you will get bonuses on how well you help others build their worldwide Healy business. As you earn leadership rank with the company, you will also earn more of the shared revenue. As the company continues to innovate and expand our product offerings, we will all see more revenue flowing through our business and expanding our markets and our income. In this day of social distancing, it's truly a great time to join a social selling revolution that leverages advanced communications to tell our story. In regard to the launch of the business in the U.S., the benefits of being a part of the rapid scaling here is going to be tremendous, so don't wait. For the launch in the United States, we have a special where everybody will get a free upgrade to the next level of Healy package they buy. And prices for the U.S. market are still being finalized, but nowhere else can you start up your own health tech wearable business so affordably. Make sure you get with the person who invited you to this presentation on how to get registered today. There is no obligation to buy right now, so you can use this time before we launch to find your future customers as well as build a team to grow fast.